Page 19. The top of a window frame's head is 50 inches high. The bottom of the window sill is 32 inches high. What is the difference in height from the top of the head to the bottom of the sill? Keyword is difference. So we are saying 50 minus 32, and that will be 8 and 1, 18 inches. 260 take away nothing is 260. 807 subtract 87. 7 take away 7, 80 take away 8 is 720. A length of 7 inches is sawed off of a 30-inch plank. How long would the plank become? Keyword is off. So 30, take away 7. If you need to borrow, that's fine. Get a difference of 23 inches. 1,250 minus 93. If you need to borrow again. And I just went blank, sorry. That's going to be C. A job site has 256 feet of cable. If 77 feet, that should be, are used, how much remains? So we have 256 minus 77. And that would be 16 minus 7 is 9. 11 minus 7 is 4. And a 1. So what have I done wrong? That's what I've done wrong. 16 minus 7 is 9. Where am I getting 11? How about I start this one over? It's been a long day, guys. I'm sorry. I can't read my old sloppy writing. That's one problem. Let's try this again. 16 minus 7 is 9. And I had to borrow to get that. 14 minus 7 is 7. And then that 1 comes down. Patricia needs 78 welders for a project. She currently has 49. How many more does she need? That is a classic subtraction question. And we do have to borrow to get 29 more welders. And I really, really like to put units if they're not already given. It's just a good habit to get into. A scaffolding platform is rated to safely support 940 pounds. Carlos weighs 229 pounds, including all of his equipment. Richie weighs 232 pounds. Joan weighs 194 pounds with her equipment. If Carlos, Richie, and Joan were on the platform, how much more weight could the platform safely support? So how much more is telling me there's subtraction somewhere. So what we're doing, we're taking the safety rating of the platform and we're going to subtract the combined weight. So we have Carlos, we have Richie, and we have Joan. So the first thing I want to do is find that combined weight. And I'm going to do that right over here. This is combined weight, so this is addition. 9 plus 2 is 11, plus 4 is 15. 9 and 1 is 10, plus 5 is 15. 4, 5, 6. So we're looking at the platform's potential minus the combined weight. And when we do that problem, we will have our answer. So we have 3, 10, 13, 8, 285. So it can support 285 more pounds. That's at least another person and some equipment. That's a good problem. That's a real life problem. Okay, we are ready to do some multiplying. So I have 77 times 7. 7 sevens are 49. 7 sevens are 49 plus 4 is 53. So that looks like D. 704 times 38. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times nothing is nothing, but we add 3, and 8 sevens are 56. That's that partial product. I've used that 3, so let me get it out. 4 times 3 is 12, carry 1. 3 nothings are nothing, but I add 1, and 3 sevens are 21, and then I add those to get 26,752. 38 times 704 is what we just did. Oh, I see. Okay. 704 times 38, that was number 22, is 26,752. So 38 times 704 will be the same thing. With multiplication, the order doesn't matter. You are building up in both cases. So those are the same problem, just written in reverse. A hammer specifically needed for a job site costs $42. How much would 12 hammers cost at that price? So 42, 12 times will be $504, and that feels right for 12 hammers. A truck weighs approximately 5,300 pounds. What would 15 trucks of that same size and style approximately weigh? So we have 5,300 times 15. 5 times nothing, 5 times nothing, 5 times 3, carry 1, 25 plus 1 is 26. Move over underneath that 1. 1 times nothing, 1 times nothing, 1 times 3, and 1 times 5. And then add your partial products. 79,500 pounds. And I didn't mark this, but you would definitely, no, sorry, never mind, because you're multiplying, not adding. A company has 7 job sites. At each of these sites, there are exactly 8 scissor lifts. How many scissor lifts are at all of the job sites combined? Now, this could signal addition. You could do it with addition if you wanted to write it out 8 times or 7 times. But what we're looking at here is 7 times 8 and that's 56. So there are 56 scissor lifts in that combined area. A job site has a total of 342 steel pipes that are each 50 feet long. How many total feet, that's building up, of steel pipe does it have? So we have 342, and I'll show you a little trick on this one. You see that 0? It's one of them. Just bring it down and then work around it. You don't have to multiply that 0 through. 5 times 2 is 10. 20 plus 1. 15 plus 2. And there's your answer. If you do multiply the 0 through, it won't hurt anything. It will just save you a little bit of time to bring down that 0.